with more trolls. This is the last film I have to talk about when it comes to this series, which I'm kind of happy in a way. Also, it's super early in the morning. That's why I'm not talking too loud. I don't want to annoy anybody. I don't want to make anybody go crazy. But yeah, let's just get this review over with. The film that we're talking about is Trolls World Tour. Trolls World Tour is an animated family musical comedy adventure. When the queen of the Hard Rock Trolls tries to take over all the troll kingdoms, Queen Poppy and her friends try different ways to save all the trolls. The film's runtime is 91 minutes. The rating is PG in color. Films directed by Walt Dorn and the co-director is David P. Smith, based on the Good Luck Trolls created by Thomas Dam. So, Trolls World Tour is the second feature film of this series. I spoke about the first one. I also spoke about the holiday special, mostly on the terms of I saw it, so I just might as well see it. And Trolls World Tour is the second feature film, and it's the last of this I guess film talk, because I don't think I'm gonna go see the third one. The third one's not doing so well, so it's just, if it ever comes up, maybe. But I'll end it here with the second film, and this is probably, I can't say I enjoy this one better than the first, because I think these two are still equally not so good, but I felt like the film's story is better. I like the creative things that they did with this movie. I felt like this is a movie that you could really put on and be like, alright, I can find entertainment with this one. But it still has what the Trolls lacks of, which is just quality and story in a way, but what you expect from these movies. What do you expect? But I found this film to be better than the original, in my opinion. That might just be my opinion. But the performances, of course, we got the returning Anna Kendrick as Poppy, and she's fine as this character. I mean, she's not really the best parts of these films, but you know, this character is going through, I guess, the journey to stop this person who's pretty much has the same character of Thanos, in which she's collecting all 6 strings to become the ultimate power of music. And yeah, same plot as Infinity War. It really is just the same plot. And you also got character of Justin Timberlake as Branch, and this time he has feelings for Poppy. Oh my god. He has feelings for Poppy, so he wants to tell her how he feels, and that's pretty much his character, and just of course follows her through the journey. And yeah, I like Timberlake. He's good. He's always good in these movies. It's not like he's pulling a performance that's just like incredible or anything. He's fine in these movies. I think he's fine. You also got Rachel Bloom as the antagonist Barb, and her character is just collecting 6 strings to become the ultimate power. She is part of the rock trolls, so she wants to, you know, solidify the music to be just rock and fuck every other genre. Which, I mean, if you're a rock fan, you might be happy with that plot. But yeah, she's cool. She's fine. She's fine in the film. She's not like a scary villain. She's not like she is antagonizing. It's not like she has this aura to her. She's fine. She's fine in this movie. We also got, this film, okay, as much as I say this film might be better than the original, they also substitute with James Corden as the character of Biggie, which he's actually in the movie. Like, he actually is like in the journey for a bit, because he just loves cotton candy, and that really is just great for him, because yeah, he's the worst part of every movie that he's in. I think either I'm the only one that agrees, or I think most people agree on that term. It's just people don't like James Corden. At the time of these movies, it's just James Corden was just a fucking just bad. Like, nobody likes him first off as an actor, as a comedian, and just as a person. So he's just lacks of all the good shit. So he's the worst part of this movie. He's in this movie though. It's not like the other movies where he's like in the background. He's not doing much. He actually shows up here to do some shit, which is just terrible. Whoever made that decision, just why? James Corden. You also got Ron Funches as the character of, I forgot his character's name. Also, I think I didn't even write it down, so I fucked up as a film reviewer. But I actually like this character. This character actually has a plot because he tries to find his family, which is cool. And I actually would rather have seen that movie, to be honest. And yeah, he's cool. He's cool in this movie. I liked his character more than anything. And you also got Sam Rockwell as Hickory, which is great. I love Sam Rockwell. He's awesome, and he's good in this movie. I can't lie. He's good. He's great. So it's cool seeing Sam Rockwell. He plays like the country singer of Troll, and it's great. I like him. The screenplay, of course. First off, before I even talk, there's about how many people wrote this film. The screenplay is by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, ladies and gentlemen. You don't need 5 fucking people to write a film. This is insane to me. This is 5 people writing a screenplay. That is fucking too much. Like, the most I could give is maybe 2, but a fucking 5? That's outlandish. And the screenplay is, of course, by Jonathan Abel and Glenn Berger, known for the films Kung Fu Panda, Kung Fu Panda 2, and Kung Fu Panda 3. So the Kung Fu Panda trilogy. And Maya Forbes, who did the screenplay for films like Infinitely Polar Bear, A Dog's Purpose, and A Dog's Journey. The film's also written by Wallace Wolodarski, known for films like Cold Blooded, A Dog's Purpose, A Dog's Journey, and Elizabeth Tippett. So that was like 5 people I fucking brought up as a screenplay. And I give it this, the film's story is far more interesting than the original, but it's still, I give it that. The story's far more interesting than the original. Like, it's cool, I guess, to explore the Trolls world, except for it just being pop. So if you don't like pop, then the original movie would just suck for you. But this film has like a mixture of all genres and songs, which, yeah, that's good. I give it that. But it still lacks, I guess. I don't know. Again, it's hard because it's a kids movie. I don't like to fucking hate on kids movies, but it doesn't have, I guess, heart. That's what this movie lacks of, heart. And yeah, that's why it's not as good. You also got the chemistry, I guess, is good between Kendrick and Timberlake. They have good chemistry throughout the series and stuff. And yeah, it continues. They have good chemistry. The music by Theodore Shapiro, who did the TV film Game Change, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, and Trumbo. And the score, there's a score, but I can't really give you a theme or a composition that I found cool. Like, it's not even the fault of the composer. It's just like, I don't think they really needed a score for this film. It's mostly just songs and covers. The editing by Nick Fletcher, known for films like The Prince of Egypt, Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron, and Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted. The editing, it's fine. They do a lot in this movie compared to the original, and I guess they made it cohesive in a way. The production design by Kendall Crankheit, known for Madagascar, Madagascar Escape to Africa, and Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted. And yeah, you can tell the budget is big. I mean, you can tell they put a lot of money into this film. The designing of the characters and the worlds are pretty cool. The animation is good. It's very well animated. I mean, that's usually the positives of these movies. They're very well animated. And of course the songs are good, and it's usually the story that kind of is what I usually talk about that the films lack. And I feel like this story is far more interesting than the original, but it just lacks heart, it lacks tension, it lacks everything that a good movie should have, like tension, heart. And especially a movie like Trolls, I feel like Trolls should have some heart. I think Trolls would be good if they had heart, and I felt like there isn't much heart here. But I do find this film better than the original, but I still think it's not. I don't know if I could really put it as like, I had a good time with this movie, because it's still a Trolls movie. It's still a movie that I wouldn't really see again. I found this fun, but there's certain moments like I might need. This is not a movie that I would put like as a low 2. This might be just a high 2. This is a high, definitely a high 2 out of 5 stars. I felt like this film, maybe if I see it a few times, could be a 3. I don't know. We'll see. But I think at the time that I'm talking about this film, I still am going through just the shitty tropes and maybe just. But the film still, there's certain things that I don't like. Certain shit like the James Corden being, I guess, a part of this film. And just, I guess, the heart. And there's not much heart in these movies for me to really just grasp on. So this movie would be fun with a little bit of, a little bit of alcohol, I think. But around, I felt this film is fine. I think it's better than the original. And it's a fine film. I think kids will like it.